So for instance, we have adab with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yep.
What does that mean, having adab? It means that when calamities befall us or tribulations befall us, we don't blame Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah.
We have husnul dhan billah with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah.
Right? We have a good opinion of Allah.
We're patient. Yeah.
We're patient. Or we say hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
As we know.
Yep.
Right? Because that's justice to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's putting him in his rightful place.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We have adab with our parents. Going back, putting them in their rightful place, right?
Yep.
Adab of reciting the Quran. Adab of eating.
Eating too, yeah.
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 Adab of when we are guests.
Yeah.
Adab of when we're hosts.
Yeah.
Like there's so many different ways of looking at it. So adab is very comprehensive because you create the conditions for justice.
Yes.
Right? So you're taking care of knowing who you're in front of and how do you conduct yourself in the right manner.
Yeah. Right? No, it makes a lot of sense. When you watch some of the old videos with family and they were eating, I mean, the way they would put the food, the way they would like make sure it's evenly placed and everything was like structured. Now it's just like DoorDash, right? There's no meaning to it no more. You just like open the bag, tear it open, eat the sandwich, throw it away, right?
Yeah. And in a monastery, subhanAllah, I think that was the other beautiful thing, this emphasis on how you eat. You go and you wash your hands, right? So there's, when we prepare lunches and snacks, the first thing is that you go and you wash your hands. And of course, we are Muslims, so we would have our children recite their dua. So just that normal habit. And then placing a napkin and a plate down. Or even I just recently learned that within Muslim traditional cultures and the Arab culture, you actually place the bread last. So even like thinking of bread, because once all the food has been placed, you place the bread last because when bread comes on the table, it means that everybody is ready to eat.
Oh, it signifies readiness to eat.
Says it's begin.
Oh, yeah.
And so when you're finished eating, the first thing is removed is bread.
The bread, that's true. People always go for the bread first. Yeah.
So when eating has completed, you remove the bread first, and then you can take away all the other dishes.
Interesting.
It's such beautiful, and even the way you serve. And so within a norm, that's what grace is. Grace is about doing things, and we're always modeling. It's actually less talking and more movement and gracefulness in your movement. And just taking care.
Yeah, and the barakah in the food too. Most people forget food has barakah. They call it soul food for a reason, right? Soul food is for your soul, and the way the mom or the parents cook it, and they make dua and they cook it with their soul because they're like thinking about it, and that food gives you nourishment for the soul to study, to learn, to educate themselves, and gives you energy, right? Because energy comes from food.
Energy does come from food.
Yeah. So if you have food that was created in haste, I would think, or processed food or food that's not good for you, you're gonna crash.